We are doing a lot of research to reveal honors pedagogies. And the key of this research is how to develop talent. And then we are talking about all kinds of talent. Artistic talents, sport talents, it can be talent in the music, or very analytic talents who are doing research and who reach to the stars because they want to know everything about our skies. Talent development. Yeah, how can you develop your own talents and the talents of your students? That's a difficult question. Honors pedagogies can be an answer. Within honors pedagogies we see three main routes, and they're also called the three pillars of honors pedagogies. And those three pillars are called enhancing academic competences, offering bounded freedom, and creating committed community. And although they are called three pillars, you can only use them really together. To enhance academic competences, you need also a community in your class. Here I want to tell you a little bit more about these academic competences. Because academic competences are one of the keys of teaching, and it's about content, it's about knowledge, and very often we connect those to books. Well, for instance, like a book where you can find more about those honors didactics. But to be true, it's about the passion of your discipline. It's about the way you can act in your profession. So academic competence is called academic competence, and the academic part is the knowledge part, and the competence part are the skills, it are the attitudes, the behavior in your discipline, in your profession. Academic competence is also about knowledge, and knowledge is power. And therefore I think it's so extremely important that people have access to education and access to really get acquainted to teaching and learning, and that they get their skills for interdisciplinary thinking, research skills, that they really dare to be curious, and that as teachers we give them the tools to become curious, to wander around in the world and to get really knowledge about their discipline. As I said, knowledge is power, and therefore some people are also afraid of knowledge. And I think that in education we cannot underline enough how important it is that teachers really have passion for the discipline, that they want to share their knowledge, and that even can become a role model for their students. When you are able to create an interdisciplinary environment, you can create also beautiful things. And with those art pieces, you can integrate content and knowledge into visual arts. And I want to give an example, and that's the Library of Exile from Edward de Waal. And he is saying something very nice about knowledge and about books. Because as I said, some people are afraid of knowledge. And he's saying, it's a history of edits. I'm not sure whether they write their names. The cardinals and the popes and the sultans and the kings and all those holy men who want to see books burning. It is always personal. Just to remember Mosul, where they burned the whole library only 5 years ago. He created with porcelain a new library with 2,000 books of people in exile. And you can enter the library and you can read the books. And I think that's a beautiful example how you can integrate art and academic competence. And together it's an example of excelling in your profession, like he is doing at de Waal, and how he is sharing his talent to move the world, because that's what we want. So how do we do this? Enhancing academic competence among our students. One of the ways to enhance academic competence is stimulating critical thinking. Critical thinking is one of the keys to intellectual independence. It's about traveling in your soul or in your mind beyond possibilities, beyond horizons. In one of the videos of the e-library of Co-Talent, they say stimulating critical thinking is done by asking open questions, challenging knowledge and creating new knowledge together, and trying to solve real complex problems to help to make a better world. Enhancing academic competences is also beyond being bookish. We have to recognize that our students are screenish, and knowledge is a multi-model network all over the world in open access. Academic competence is about creating knowledge together. It's about sharing power. And of course, you should be critical about it. It's always personal.